Let silence follow your success, not their opinions. Think about that for a moment. How many dreams have been buried because someone listened to the wrong voice? Not their own voice, not their ambition, not their potential, but the opinions of people who are never going to build that dream for them anyway. Right now, there are people watching this video who have goals they don't talk about anymore. Not because the goal disappeared, not because the dream died, but because every time they spoke about it, somebody had something to say. That's too hard. That's unrealistic. You're aiming too high. You should be more practical. Who do you think you are? And little by little, those opinions became heavier than the dream itself. Listen carefully. Most people are not living the life they want because they spend too much time trying to avoid criticism. They want approval before action. They want applause before effort. They want guarantees before commitment. But life doesn't work that way. The people who achieve extraordinary things are not the people who never get criticized. They're the people who stop treating criticism like a stop sign. The truth is brutal. If you wait for everyone to believe in you before you start, you'll be waiting forever. Some people will doubt you when you're broke. Some people will doubt you when you're trying. Some people will doubt you when you're succeeding. And some people will still doubt you after you've won. So why are you giving their opinions so much power? Why are you allowing people who aren't carrying your responsibilities to influence your decisions? Nobody else has to live with the consequences of your choices. You do. Nobody else wakes up with your regrets. You do. Nobody else feels the pain of opportunities missed because of fear. You do. So stop asking for permission. Stop announcing every move. Stop explaining every goal. Stop trying to convince people that your dream makes sense. The dream was given to you, not to them. And here's something many people need to hear. Talking about success is easy. Posting about success is easy. Imagining success is easy. Building success is hard. It requires mornings when you don't feel motivated. It requires nights when nobody is cheering for you. It requires discipline when your emotions disappear. It requires action when excuses seem more comfortable. Most people love the idea of winning. Very few love the process required to win. That's why so many people stay exactly where they are. They keep talking. They keep planning. They keep waiting. Meanwhile, someone with less talent but more discipline passes them by. Every single day, you don't need a bigger audience. You need a stronger work ethic. You don't need more people believing in you. You need to become someone who believes in yourself enough to keep going when nobody else does. Because success has a language, and that language is results. Results silence arguments. Results silence doubters. Results silence excuses. Results create conversations that words never could. The world doesn't reward intentions. It rewards execution. And execution happens in silence. While others are gossiping, you're learning. While others are complaining, you're improving. While others are watching, you're building. That's how lives change. Not through endless talking, through relentless action. One day, people will ask how you did it. One day, people will wonder where your confidence came from. One day, people will be shocked by the person you become. But they won't see the lonely mornings. They won't see the sacrifices. They won't see the discipline. They'll only see the result. And that's fine, because the goal was never to impress them. The goal was to become the person you promised yourself you would become. The question is simple. Are you going to spend the next year explaining your dreams? Or are you going to spend the next year building them? Because one path creates noise. The other creates success. Let me tell you something most people don't want to hear. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your family, not luck, not motivation, and certainly not the people giving opinions from the sidelines. Your future is your responsibility. That sounds harsh, but it's also powerful. Because the moment you accept responsibility for your life, you stop waiting for circumstances to change. You stop waiting for perfect timing. You stop waiting for confidence. You stop waiting for permission. And you start working. Look around. There are people right now spending hours discussing why their life isn't improving. They blame the economy. They blame their situation. They blame other people. They blame everything except the person staring back at them in a mirror. The mirror doesn't lie. The mirror reveals the truth. The habits you repeat every day are creating the life you're living. Not your wishes, not your excuses, your habits. That's why success isn't an event. It's a lifestyle built from small decisions repeated over and over again. The decision to get up when you don't feel like it. The decision to study when everyone else is relaxing. The decision to practice when nobody is watching. The decision to keep going after failure. These decisions seem small, but over time, they create a completely different person. A year from now, your life can look dramatically different, not because of one lucky break, but because of thousands of disciplined choices. And here's where most people lose. They want visible results from invisible work immediately. They go to the gym for a week and expect transformation. They work on a business for a month and expect success. They learn a skill for a few days and expect mastery. When results don't arrive quickly, they quit. Not because the goal was impossible, because their patience was weak. The uncomfortable truth is that greatness takes longer than people expect. The tree grows underground before it rises above the surface. The foundation is built before the building stands tall. The work happens before the reward arrives. That's how life works. And if you're serious about winning, you must learn to respect the process. You must become comfortable being underestimated. You must become comfortable being overlooked. You must become comfortable working in silence. Because silence is where strength is built. Think about it. The strongest people aren't constantly announcing what they're going to do. They're busy doing it. While others seek attention, they seek improvement. While others seek validation, they seek growth. While others seek recognition, they seek results. That's the difference. A lot of people want the spotlight. Few people want the work required to deserve it. You can't skip the hard part. You can't avoid the struggle. You can't escape the discipline. Every meaningful achievement demands a price. The question is whether you're willing to pay it. Because make no mistake, the price of discipline is difficult, but the price of regret is far worse. Years from now, you don't want to look back and wonder what could have happened if you had tried harder. You don't want to wonder what would have happened if you had stayed consistent. You don't want to wonder who you could have become. Regret is heavy, and it gets heavier with time. That's why you must act now. Not tomorrow, not next month, not when conditions become perfect. Now, because every day you delay is a day you'll never get back. Time doesn't pause. Time doesn't care about excuses. Time keeps moving, and every second that passes is asking you one question. Are you serious about your future? Or are you serious only when it's convenient? The answer isn't found in your words. It's found in your actions. Your actions reveal what you truly value. Your actions reveal what you truly want. Your actions reveal who you're becoming. So stop focusing on what people think about you. Most people are too busy thinking about themselves anyway. Focus on your work. Focus on your growth. Focus on becoming undeniable. Because when your results speak loudly enough, opinions become background noise. And the people who once questioned you will eventually have no choice but to respect what you've built. There's a version of you that exists in the future. Stronger, smarter, more disciplined, more confident, more successful. The question is not whether that version of you exists. The question is whether you're willing to suffer enough to become that person. Because transformation is not comfortable. Growth is not comfortable. Success is not comfortable. Everyone loves the final chapter. Very few people are willing to live through the difficult pages that come before it. People see the victory. They don't see the sacrifice. People see the confidence. They don't see the years of self-doubt that had to be conquered. People see the achievement. They don't see the failures that made it possible. Success has a price, and that price is paid long before anyone notices the result. That's why you must stop seeking immediate rewards. The greatest rewards in life belong to those who can stay committed when there is no evidence that it's working. Can you keep going when nobody is praising you? Can you keep going when progress feels invisible? Can you keep going when the excitement disappears? Because that's where most people quit. Not at the beginning, not when they're motivated. They quit in the middle. The middle is where dreams go to die. The middle is where enthusiasm fades. The middle is where the work becomes repetitive. The middle is where excuses become tempting. And the people who survive the middle become the people everyone admires later. Remember this, motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. If your success depends on motivation, your success will be inconsistent. Some days you'll feel unstoppable. Other days you'll feel exhausted. Some days you'll feel confident. Other days you'll doubt everything. That's normal. That's human. But discipline doesn't care about your feelings. Discipline says do it anyway. Tired? Do it anyway. Scared? Do it anyway. Uncertain? Do it anyway. Because your future isn't built on the days you feel good. It's built on the days you don't feel good and still show up. That's where champions are created. Not in comfort, not in convenience, not in easy circumstances. Champions are created when quitting would be easier, but they keep moving forward. Look at your life honestly. How many opportunities have been lost because of hesitation? How many goals have been delayed because of fear? How many dreams have remained dreams because action never followed intention? The truth may hurt, but the truth can also change your life. You already know more than enough to take the next step. You don't need another excuse. You don't need endless preparation. You don't need perfect conditions. You need courage, not the courage to be fearless. The courage to act despite fear. Fear will always exist. Every successful person has felt fear. Every great achievement was built by someone who felt uncertain. The difference is that they moved anyway. They understood something powerful. Action creates confidence. Waiting destroys confidence. The longer you wait, the bigger your fears become. The longer you hesitate, the harder the first step feels. But the moment you move, something changes. Momentum begins. Momentum is powerful. A small action becomes another action. That action becomes a habit. That habit becomes a lifestyle. And that lifestyle becomes your future. Never underestimate the power of one decision. One decision to stop making excuses. One decision to stop wasting time. One decision to become serious. One decision can alter the direction of your entire life. But nobody can make that decision for you. Nobody can do the work for you. Nobody can build your future for you. This responsibility belongs to you. And that's the beautiful thing, because it means your future is still in your hands. Not in the hands of critics. Not in the hands of doubters. Not in the hands of circumstances. In your hands. Every day you wake up with another opportunity. Another chance to improve. Another chance to learn. Another chance to move closer to the life you want. Don't waste it. Too many people spend years talking about the life they want. Become the person who spends years building it. Let others talk. Let others doubt. Let others laugh. Your job is not to respond. Your job is to work. Your job is to improve. Your job is to keep moving forward until your success becomes impossible to ignore. And when that day comes, the silence you've maintained will become more powerful than every opinion that once tried to stop you. One of the biggest mistakes people make is confusing attention with progress. They think being noticed means they're moving forward. They think talking about their goals means they're getting closer to them. They think looking busy is the same as being productive. It's not. Real progress is often invisible. Real progress happens when nobody is clapping. Real progress happens when nobody is watching. Real progress happens when you're alone with your thoughts, your goals, and your work. That is where lives are changed, not on the stage. Behind the scenes, the world celebrates the result, but the result is only the final chapter. The real story is written in private. In the mornings when you wake up early while others sleep. In the evenings when you keep working while others waste time. In the moments when you choose discipline over comfort. Those moments may seem insignificant, but they are building your future brick by brick. Every action matters. Every decision matters. Every hour matters. Most people underestimate what they can achieve in 5 years because they overestimate what they can achieve in 1 month. They want immediate success, immediate recognition, immediate rewards. And when those things don't arrive quickly, they become discouraged. But life rewards consistency, not impatience. Think about water. A single drop seems weak, but a drop falling continuously can eventually carve through stone. Not because it's powerful once, because it keeps showing up. That's the power of consistency. The people who succeed are rarely the people who make one massive effort. They're the people who make thousands of small efforts without stopping. The people who keep showing up. The people who keep improving. The people who refuse to quit. And here's something you need to understand. Your competition is not other people. Your competition is the person you were yesterday. Can you be more disciplined than yesterday? Can you be more focused than yesterday? Can you be more committed than yesterday? If the answer is yes, you're winning. Because success is not about becoming better than everyone else. It's about becoming better than your old self. Day after day, month after month, year after year. That is how extraordinary lives are built. Not through luck, not through shortcuts, not through magic, through relentless improvement. And let's be honest, many people are addicted to comfort. They say they want success, but they don't want discomfort. They say they want change, but they don't want sacrifice. They say they want greatness, but they don't want responsibility. Life doesn't work that way. You cannot have the reward without the effort. You cannot have the destination without the journey. You cannot have the victory without the struggle. The struggle is part of the process. The struggle is not your enemy. The struggle is your teacher. It teaches patience. It teaches resilience. It teaches discipline. It teaches strength. The very challenges you're trying to avoid may be the same challenges that prepare you for success. So stop running from difficulty. Face it. Embrace it. Use it. Every obstacle contains a lesson. Every setback contains growth. Every failure contains information. People who understand this, when they fail, they don't stop. They adjust. When they get knocked down, they get back up. When things become difficult, they become stronger. That's why they eventually succeed. Not because they're special, not because they're lucky, because they refuse to surrender. And that mindset changes everything. The moment you stop looking for easy paths, you become dangerous. The moment you stop fearing hard work, you become unstoppable. The moment you stop caring about opinions, you become free. Freedom comes when your actions are no longer controlled by other people's expectations. Freedom comes when your purpose becomes louder than their criticism. Freedom comes when your goals become more important than your comfort. That is the moment your life begins to transform. So stay focused, stay patient, stay disciplined. Let others seek attention. You seek growth. Let others chase approval. You chase excellence. Let others talk about what they're going to do. You become the person who actually does it. Because at the end of the day, results don't care about excuses. Results don't care about intentions. Results respond only to effort. And effort, repeated consistently, can take an ordinary person and create an extraordinary future. There will come a moment when everything inside you wants to quit. Not because the dream isn't worth it. Not because you're incapable, but because the journey becomes heavy. The pressure builds. The setbacks pile up. The failures sting. The loneliness grows. And in that moment, you'll discover who you really are. Anyone can work hard when they're excited. Anyone can stay committed when everything is going well. Anyone can believe when success seems close. But what about when progress is slow? What about when nobody notices? What about when you've given everything you have and the results still haven't arrived? That is where character is revealed. That is where greatness begins. Because success is not built by people who never struggle. Success is built by people who refuse to stay down when they struggle. The difference between winners and losers is often much smaller than people think. It's usually one more attempt, one more day, one more effort, one more refusal to quit. While one person gives up, another person keeps moving. And over time, that difference becomes enormous. You have to understand something. The person you want to become is hidden behind challenges. Every obstacle is asking a question. How badly do you want it? Every setback is asking a question. Will you continue? Every failure is asking a question. Will you learn or will you quit? Life keeps asking these questions, and your actions keep answering them. The harsh reality is that nobody owes you success. Nobody owes you opportunities. Nobody owes you a better future. If you want more, you have to become more. You have to think differently, work differently, act differently, because the life you've always wanted cannot be built with the habits that are holding you back. You cannot keep making the same choices and expect a different outcome. Change requires change. Growth requires growth. Success requires sacrifice. That's the truth. And while many people run from that truth, the strongest people embrace it. They understand that discomfort is not punishment. Discomfort is the price of progress. Every time you push beyond your limits, you're expanding them. Every time you do something difficult, you're becoming stronger. Every time you refuse to quit, you're building a version of yourself that can handle greater responsibilities. Strength is earned. Confidence is earned. Success is earned. Nothing valuable comes easy. And if it does come easy, it rarely lasts. The things that last are built slowly, brick by brick, day by day, habit by habit. That's why patience matters. Patience is not sitting around doing nothing. Patience is continuing to work while waiting for results. Patience is staying committed when success is invisible. Patience is trusting the process even when the outcome hasn't appeared yet. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they stop too soon. They quit one step before the breakthrough. They surrender one chapter before the story changes. They walk away when they should have stayed. Don't be that person. You've already survived difficult days. You've already overcome challenges. You've already made it through moments you thought would break you. Remember that. You are stronger than you think. But strength means nothing if you refuse to use it. Potential means nothing without action. Dreams mean nothing without effort. Ideas mean nothing without execution. The world is filled with talented people who never acted. Talented people who stayed comfortable. Talented people who spent their lives talking instead of doing. Don't become one of them. Become the person who acts. Become the person who persists. Become the person who keeps going when everyone else stops. Years from now, your future self will either thank you or question you. Your future self will either be proud of the sacrifices you made or disappointed by the excuses you accepted. That choice is being made today, not tomorrow. Today, with every decision, with every habit, with every action. And one day, when people see your success, they'll think it happened suddenly. They'll think you got lucky. They'll think everything came together overnight. But you'll know the truth. You'll know about the years nobody saw, the effort nobody applauded, the discipline nobody understood, the sacrifices nobody appreciated. And you'll smile because you'll know something they don't. The success they see was built in silence long before it became visible. As this message comes to an end, remember one thing. The world will always have opinions. Always. No matter what you do, someone will approve. Someone will disagree. Someone will support you. Someone will doubt you. You cannot control that. And the moment you stop trying to control it, your life becomes much simpler. Because your mission was never to satisfy everyone. Your mission was to fulfill your potential. Your mission was to become the strongest version of yourself. Your mission was to build a life that reflects your effort, your discipline, and your character. Too many people spend their lives trying to be understood, trying to be accepted, trying to be validated. And while they're busy seeking approval, time quietly passes by. Months become years. Years become decades. Opportunities disappear. Dreams fade. Potential remains unused. Don't let that happen to you. You have one life. One chance to become who you're capable of becoming. One opportunity to make your time matter. And whether that happens or not depends on what you do after this video ends. Not what you think, not what you plan, what you do. Action changes lives. Action creates momentum. Action creates confidence. Action creates results. The person who acts imperfectly will always move further than the person who waits for perfection. Perfection is an excuse. Perfection is procrastination wearing a disguise. Perfection keeps people stuck. Progress moves people forward. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment does not exist. Start where you are. Start with what you have. Start with what you know, and then improve along the way. That is how every meaningful achievement begins. Not with certainty, with commitment. The truth is that nobody knows exactly how their journey will unfold. Nobody has all the answers. Nobody sees every step ahead. The people who succeed aren't the people with perfect clarity. They're the people who move forward despite uncertainty. They're the people who keep working despite fear. They're the people who stay disciplined despite difficulty. That can be you, but only if you're willing to make a decision. A real decision, not a temporary burst of motivation. Not excitement that disappears tomorrow. A decision to become consistent. A decision to become disciplined. A decision to stop negotiating with your excuses. Because your excuses have taken enough from you already. They've stolen opportunities. They've stolen time. They've stolen progress. Don't let them steal your future too. The life you want is not waiting on luck. It's waiting on effort. The confidence you want is not waiting on praise. It's waiting on action. The success you want is not waiting on approval. It's waiting on discipline. So from this day forward, let your actions speak louder than your words. Let your work speak louder than your promises. Let your results speak louder than your explanations. And most importantly, let silence follow your success, not their opinions. Keep building, keep learning, keep improving, keep showing up, even when it's difficult, especially when it's difficult. Because one day, all those early mornings, all those sacrifices, all those moments when you chose discipline over comfort will come together. And when they do, you'll realize that every difficult step was worth it. You'll realize that every challenge made you stronger. You'll realize that every moment of persistence shaped the person you become. And you'll be proud that you didn't quit. Before you go, if this message gave you something valuable, consider subscribing to the channel so we can continue growing together. If a part of this message spoke to you, feel free to leave a comment and share your experience. Someone reading your story might find the motivation they need to keep going. And if you know someone who is struggling, someone who needs a reminder to stop listening to opinions and start believing in their potential, share this video with them. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay focused, keep working in silence, and keep becoming the person you were meant to be. Your future is watching. Make it proud.